She's our guest from Russia who will tell you some gossip about herself. Let's welcome Sweet-Lana.
Hello. Did you hear how Brent said my name?
Yes!
Sweet-Lana. Well, it is actually Sweet-Lana. My name is Sweet-Lana, pardon, that's correct. And guess what? I have to explain to some people how to say my name. If they cannot say Sweet-Lana, I say Sweet-Lana. And so when I came to San Diego 8 years ago, as a contractor nurse, travel nurse, I came to work. Pretty soon they made a joke about me. They said, in the morning she comes as a Sweet-Lana, and then in the evening she leaves as a Sweat-Lana. So I have this book. I wrote lots of things since this 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna read it all. I'm just joking. Little tiny piece. Oh, does anybody know what does it mean? Besides my Russian friends, of course they do. Anybody? My name, Sweet-Lana. Sweet-Lana. Anybody? No? Okay, it means light. Yeah, light. Sweet-Lana, light. So, and actually, just a week ago, before I signed up here, the day before I signed up here, I went to a pool party. And everybody were wearing bikinis, and I was wearing bikini too. But I decided to put a little dress on top. But it's kind of like, like this, a little bit see-through dress. Women call it cover-up, right? That was a new word for me. Men, they call it fantastic. And gorgeous. And see-through dress. And tell you the truth, I don't know if they really were enchanted with my wits and my smarts, or just came to see through my dress. Because there were plenty of women wearing bikinis. But no, there's some kind of gay peekaboo, right? They just want to look through that dress. That's all they want, right, Brent? So, anyway, they asked me, what's your name? I said, Sweet-Lana. And they say, what does it mean? I said, light. And they said, oh, they were genuinely surprised. That's something we never knew. And I said, well, I'm glad to enlighten you. They loved it. And I loved their amusement because, oh my goodness, why did I not come up with this line before? I have that name for a few years in my life, and yet I never used that line. Nonetheless, I'll use it now. Because that was kind of witty response, right? Yeah. So I did come up with some witty responses before. As soon as people hear my accent, you know what they ask, right? What do they ask?
Where are you from?
Exactly. Where are you from? It used to make me sick almost. I felt so insecure because man, I'm not a good spy. They know exactly where I'm from. So, but then the next question immediately after that was even worse. They'd say, what brought you here? Oh man, do I really need to tell them my love story? How a young radio journalist from the cold Iron Curtain era met this young, handsome American guy who met her at the press conference, and then he instantly asked her out, and she was scared to pieces to hold his hand on the streets because she was thinking, oh, could you be there? No? Could you be there? No? And then at the dinners, like whatever dates, they had to use dictionary because she spoke no English then. And then finally, you know, there's some common language in bed, you know, kind of build that relation. God did not know when he destroyed the Babylon Tower so that people will forget the common verbal language. They're still S-E-X language. So there it goes. I don't get annoyed anymore at that question. Anybody ask me, where are you from? I'm proudly answering, I'm from Russia, originally. I live here now in San Diego. Can you blame me? The sunshine. And then they ask me, so what brought you here? I say, airplane.
Yeah, come on.
They did not see it coming, and they love it. And I love it too because I don't have to tell them my love story. As I told you, because I love you. I love you. You're my best audience. And I know that in OHI, we have lots of, well, maybe not lots, but good number of foreigners, right? Right? We have Peru, we have Russia, we have Czech Republic. You know, not necessarily they're foreigners who just came to visit, but immigrants. And can you concur? As soon as you open your mouth, do they ask you these questions? Where are you from? What brought you here? Right? Yes, yes. So, you're welcome. You can use my witty responses now. Speaking of witty responses, man, that wheatgrass juice gave me some witty responses, all right? So, this is my second time now, right, to visit OHI. And I remember when I first time came here, interpreting for a couple of the old ladies, my clients, right? And I was so enchanted with the theory, the philosophy of raw food. And I was sitting at that lecture when they were saying about the wheatgrass implants. And so the lady, she was saying, use it for 20 minutes, if you can. And she didn't say it this time, but last time she said, and what kind of feeling do you get when you get the implant? And everybody like, oh. And she said, I get dynamic feeling. Dynamic. It was a dynamite. Kaboom! I did everything so diligently, you know, the tap water enema and everything, you know. And then I put that implant in. Oh, God. My ASS exploded. And it kept exploding. There was no more green matter, no more brown matter, just shooting blanks. But I was still sitting on the toilet. I guess I had vagal response. Not Vegas, I wish. Another play on words. Vagal. Anybody besides medical professionals know what it is?
No.
Tell me.
Vasovagal response relates to the vagus nerve, which runs all through the chest and around the heart. Yep, and it brings blood up to the blood.
Exactly. Basically, your ASS connected to your heart somehow through that vagal nerve, and if you stimulate it real good, you can die. Have you heard of cases?
No.
That's not laughing matter. I actually knew an old man who died on the toilet. Seriously, I mean, you can laugh Rest in peace, old man. He lived in Sacramento with his daughter. He was an independent man. Independent man. They were peacefully watching TV one evening, okay? And he just stepped out to go to the restroom and never came back. They found him on the toilet. Dead. At least he went out quickly. So if it comes to me, you know, green bomb. Boom. She knows.
That was my grandfather.
She knows. Anyway, right now, I mean, when I was sitting on the toilet and thinking, oh, old man, I'm gonna see you soon. Okay? And then I finally, got out of it. But I swear, I probably promised myself that I would never challenge my body with that green matter ever again. I lied. I did it again. And again. And again. And guess what? My record now, 8 minutes. Raise your hand if any of you reach 20 minutes plank. Yes, congratulations. As soon as I reach my 21-minute plank, I'm sending it to the Guinness Book. Wheatgrass implants to my ASS, 21 minutes. God bless you. Thank you. I love you.
Sweet, 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 Sweet-Lana.